We don't have copy of certificate Tinubu submitted to INEC. Chicago University shares more details. The Chicago State University said vendors produce replacement certificates, not the institution. The CSU registrar, Caleb Westberg, said the institution does not have a copy of the certificate President Bola Tinubu submitted to INEC. Westberg also disclosed that diplomas are considered to be merely ceremonial documents in the United States. So Chicago's United States, Chicago State University said it does not have the copy of the certificate President Bola Tinubu submitted to Independent National Electoral Commission ahead of the 2023 general election. Now, wow. Westberg CSU said only has certificate that students didn't pick up in their possession. The university only has diplomas that students didn't pick up in its possession. The university does not typically keep diplomas. I do not have the diplomas that were submitted to INEC in our possession. Can you imagine? Vendors produce replacement diplomas. He disclosed that vendors handle replacement diplomas for the institution. It is done by outside vendors. So which data do they use to do that? Is that data, and if they reissue it, do they not leave a copy for the institution to keep for reference? That is a very bad process, I tell you. And so according to CSU registrar, diplomas are merely ceremonial documents. Diplomas are considered merely ceremonial documents. In some other countries, it may be considered more. In the US, more reliance is placed on transcripts and not on diplomas. Can you imagine? Can release of Tinubu's record affect Supreme Court verdict? Meanwhile, Legit NG reported that some senior advocates of Nigeria spoke up about the usefulness of the release of President Tinubu's academic record to Atiku at the Supreme Court. The senior lawyer said there was nothing Atiku and his legal team could do with Tinubu's academic record. Tinubu's certificate, three crucial things that dashed Atiku's hope. Earlier, Legit NG reported that Wahab Shitu-San said Atiku's hope has been dashed following the release of President Tinubu's academic record by CSU. He listed the three crucial issues in Atiku's case against Tinubu. One is Atiku is silent as Chicago State University releases Tinubu's record. How is he silent? Earlier, Legit NG reported that Atiku was yet to react after CSU released the academic record of President Tinubu. The former vice president had requested Tinubu's academic record to back his allegations at the that the president forged his CSU certificate. The PDP candidate and his legal team are reportedly weighing the next action after CSU released their record. Oh, wow. So already what has started now is the tribunal case, which is going to be finalized by tomorrow on Thursday. As always, the CSU never mentioned fraud or forgery, and I'm still surprised that many fools are turning the evidence down by calling a sitting president all manner of names. How can a person that didn't have genuine diploma enter a university at 200 level, performed in such way with first class, once they have decided not to uphold the truth just because of bringing someone whose God has chosen down, they will return their tears from Supreme Court. The CSU registrar actually said that the reason why CSU does not have Tinubu's diploma in their possession was because Tinubu had collected the diploma. Atiku edited and twisted that statement. Atiku edited, the CSU registrar said, to make it sound as if Tinubu's certificate was forged. Wow. That's what Igbos and Ubi called forgery. They can't easily understand. Go and look for work to do because this your propaganda can't bring the president down. It is actually game over. Let's watch how long their worthless resistance will last. Because no one ever cover up 8 months old pregnancy. That is it. Let's see how long it will happen. One man with too many results, the same time, the same year in one institution. Yet those who are in position to tell the world that this is fake is refusing to say it. We don't have it. Quite unfortunate. Simple means we don't have it. American court can never be bribed. Let them stop wasting their time. Nigeria is actually in a very terrible state. One man with too many things on him. Well, Nigeria is in for a long haul. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how it will go. People will suffer. The economy is bad. The naira is crashing. People are busy stealing. All manner of people with EFCC case, fraudulent cases, investigative cases are all in government now. So it's going to be government of looters by the looters and for the looters. That is where it's going to be. We are going to see another level of embezzlement that we have never seen in the history of Nigeria. And if PDP and Labour Party cannot right the wrongs now, then Nigeria is doomed. We are never going to get it right. Let's forget about it. That is the truth. We are never going to get it right, except if God comes down from heaven to do the magic. But if we are going to go by human beings here on earth in Nigeria, nothing is going to happen. Nigeria is going to continue to be in this condition for a very long time. So because the way it is now, the Supreme Court has obviously, from their body language and from the few statements that came out of the court on Monday, by telling Atiku to go and prove beyond reasonable doubt that Tinubu forged this CSU certificate that is submitted to INEC, meaning that all the evidences or additional evidences that Atiku brought from the US is not making meaning to Supreme Court. The same way the load of evidences that both Atiku and Peter Obi submitted at the tribunal did not make meaning to them. They just said they couldn't prove their claim beyond reasonable doubt, and so their case lacks merit. The same song, that was sung during the presidential petition tribunal, is the same song that repeating again at the Supreme Court. So nothing is going to happen. Nigerians should rest assured that the case is closed. And after now, everybody go and sleep and look for something else to do. That is how it is going to go. Then after that, Nigerians will begin to reap, the problem that this is going to take us going forward. They are there, they have got, and fenced themselves, they have perverted the law and the constitution and everything to suit themselves. So the law now is meant for the rich and to persecute the poor. Quite unfortunate. The same thing that Mesoma did in Igbo land and everybody came after her is the same thing that is happening, and they're using money to cover it up. See, if Mesoma had gotten good money to cover up her case, nothing would have happened. Even the one that JAMB just produced proof, sharp, they wouldn't have produced it. They would tell you that is what she got, and that ends the story. But the poor girl did not have money to cover herself. They prosecuted her, they finished her. But now, the man on seat now has money to cover himself, and the case is closed. Quite unfortunate situation. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.